just love that music. Welcome back to More News You Can Use. This is your girl Lois Roche. I am super duper happy to be here, and we have got a phenomenal guest for you. I got my phenomenal, exceptional, remarkable co-host, Miss Hillary Gooden, the CEO of Vibrant Life. Look, she gonna come out and she gonna get this thing right. But before we even get started, I got to make sure that you're right and tight. So get your notepad and get your pen. Y'all know what I say. Note takers are money makers, and note takers are change makers, because Mary Jo, she's with us tonight, and she's here to let you know about our wonderful topic tonight. And if you don't know, tonight we got it's just an awesome topic that's out of sight. But I'm not going to tell you the topic until my friend and your friend comes in to help us win, Miss Hillary Gooden, the queen of the lymphatic bounce. So I know some of y'all want to know what's in my cup. You want to know what's in the Lolo cup. You want to know what's in the Lolo cup. I'm going to tell you what's in the Lolo cup. But before I tell you what's in the Lolo cup, I'd like you to like, share, start a watch party. Like, share, start a watch party. Run and tell somebody that we're back here again tonight with more news that you can use, and your friends can too. So with that being said, go ahead, get your notepad, get your pen, and go ahead and get ready to take some copious notes. Okay. Now, also go ahead and get you a little something to sip on. And then I'm going to tell you what's in my cup. It don't want me to go to my cup. Did y'all see that? It went really slow. So go on and all right. I've got some winter cider in my cup. I'm going to take a sip too, y'all. Ooh, that's kind of tart, y'all. That's kind of tart. But you know, we always trying to tell you news you can use of healthy things that you can use. And so in this winter cider, it has lemons. It probably has a little of apple cider vinegar with the mother in it, but it's a blend of berries and things of that nature. We boil it down, and it has pomegranates in it. We boil it down, and then we pour it off, and then we drink it. Whew. Now, I have wet my whistle. So when you come in, let us know where you're coming in from. And let us know if you have a business or something like that. Let us know. And definitely, if you want to be a celebrity on the news you can use, let us know. But for right now, I'm choosing to go and grab my friend and your friend, my illustrious co-host from backstage. And so I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to like, share, start a watch party. Like, share, start a watch party, and run and tell somebody. And I'm going to go backstage and get the queen of the lymphatic bounce herself, Miss Hillary Gooden. You got 30 seconds. So do I. Be right back. Tonight, we've got a fabulous show with Mary Jo and my co-host, Hillary Gooden, the queen of the lymphatic bounce, giving you more news that you can use. Hey, Hill, how you doing? We can't hear you. Looks like you're muted. Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. We hear you and we see you, and you're looking great in your blue.
Well, thank you kindly. I figured I'd kind of shine up and spruce up a little bit here.
Awesome. So those of you that see Hillary, you love the way she spruced up, go ahead and put a number 2 in the comment block below if you're loving what Hillary is wearing tonight on the show. Put a number 2 in the comment block below. And don't forget, folks, what should they do, Hill, when they come in? Like, share, start a watch party, and what else should they do?
And make sure that you have your notepad. Note takers are money makers. Remember that.
All right. Fantastic. And if you want to make more money, because your health is your wealth, if you want to make more money, put a number 3 in the comment block below, because you got to be a note taker, because note takers are money makers. So, Hill, all right, I'm going to put my 3 in there right now. All right, I'm putting my 3 in there right now. So, Hill, we got a fabulous show tonight. We've got Mary Jo back with us tonight, and we've got several people streaming in. And so, what I say we do, let's go and bring Mary Jo in here, and then we can look at all our wonderful folks from all around the world coming in. Let us know where you're coming in from. I see Cheryl Walker coming in. We want to know where you're coming in from, and then we're going to get into the nitty gritty. What do you think, Hill?
Let's do it.
All right,
I'm
let's
ready.
do it. All right, so folks, we've got a fantastic topic. We have had Mary Jo on the show before. She came, she rocked the house. We have people from all over the world saying, hey, we want to know what's in our hands. It's like, what's in your cup? What's in your hands? And tonight, to kick the new year off right, we are going to be talking about the new year in human design. And so tonight, our wonderful guest is Mary Jo Rathgeb. She is a human design consultant, and she's also a Naturally Plus affiliate. And if you're wondering what Naturally Plus is, this is Naturally Plus. And we all drink Azumio. Why? Because it's great. And if you don't know, now you know. And if you are a Naturally Plus fan and you drink Azumio, go ahead and put a 4 in the comment block below. Let's hear it for Azumio. All right. So look, we're getting ready to bring Miss Mary Jo in to really talk about our topic tonight. So grab your notepad, grab your pen. I've given you 30 seconds to come in. But now we're getting Mary Jo on the show.
Oh,
Go, Mary. Go, Mary. Go, 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 Mary. It's Mary Jo back on the News You Can Use show. Hey,
Hey. Happy New Year.
I'm ready.
Happy New Year. All right. So you say Happy New Year. Did she say Happy New Year?
I said Happy New Year.
I think that's what I heard her say.
I think that's what I heard her say too. So
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you, because we haven't seen you since before the new year. And we're happy that you're back on the show. And so, Mary Jo, how have you been doing?
I've been doing great. And thank you so much, Lotus and Hillary, for having me on the show. It's very exciting to be here.
All right, fantastic. So listen, we've got folks that's clamoring just to say hi. So we're going to take a few comments. I see Angela Elting from Washington, D.C. What's she saying, Hill?
Can't wait to hear the discussion on this topic.
All right. And so, Mary Jo, we got to put you to work. You know how it go. Who else we got, Mary Jo?
Camille Robb from Florida. Hey, Camille.
Awesome sauceum. And we have Lorfay all the way from the Philippines. Hey, Lorfay, good to see you. And Laura has got the what you want to do in there. And you got a host of twos. And then I see Cheryl Walker. Cheryl Walker's in the house. Cheryl, where you coming in from? Let us know. And of course, we talked about the threes, and they're just like you and me. They're talking about threes. So listen, Mary Jo, where's Cheryl coming in from?
Boulder, Colorado.
All right. And she's a Naturally Plus fan, I think, and she's got Izumio in there. Hey, and Hill, who else is in the house with us tonight?
Oh, we have Kayan Wong.
All right.
Izumio.
Woo, Kayan Wong. Let us know where you coming in from. And here's my friend, my buddy, Scott Harrod. Scott Harrod, all the way from Los Angeles. He said, I love seeing everybody dancing. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's right. Y'all got to come to the show when Scott comes back on. Scott, I love this guy. He's amazing. All right, let's see who else we got. Lynn Harris Divergence. Woo woo! She said, hi, ladies. Great.
Oh, hey, Lynn.
Woo woo! Good to see you, Lynn. Happy to have you here. Lynn is coming in from Cali.
Yes.
Cali. All right, just so that you
All
know.
the
And
way.
then you know how to come into the house. Let us know where you're coming in from. Who else we got, Hill?
Okay, we have Lori Gondaza. Aloha. That sounds like Hawaii.
That's right. And she's
Hello,
coming in
hello.
from Hawaii.
They
So,
do it.
hi, everybody. We're happy to have you here. If you're just joining us, we got a phenomenal show for you tonight. Let me tell you who we have. We've got Mary Jo Rathgeb. She is here tonight. She's a human design consultant. She's a Naturally Plus USA fan. Give it up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I know I'm high energy, right?
Hey.
And tonight, what are we talking about tonight, Hill?
The new year in human design. Can't wait to hear more.
Awesome sauce. So, hey, Mary Jo, you are on the hot seat already. Can you please talk to us a little bit about what this is?
Yeah.
What is the new year in human design?
Yeah, so the New Year in Human Design, this is actually, it's based on a solar calendar, and also the 64 hexagrams that relate to like the I Ching and also the DNA. I don't know if we talked about that last time, but what's really exciting about the New Year in Human Design that we just went into, the sun just went into what's called the gate 41, which is imagination. And so the new year starts in your imagination. And I think that that is really interesting as far as not only does it start 3 weeks later than everyone thinks it does, but it also comes from a place of really leaning into what is in your imagination, envisioning, and then taking that and making it a reality for the year to come.
Right. Well, I think that it's very interesting because a lot of us didn't know what that was the first time you came on. And I know you had some charts that you shared with us. And I think Lynn was the person that shared her reading.
It was Hillary, actually.
It was Hillary. Okay, yeah, that's right. It was Hill that shared that the last time. So for those that weren't here the last time, can you share a tidbit about what you did the last time? And then we're going to jump right in. I think Hill's got another question she wants to ask.
Sure. Yeah. So what we did last time was actually I gave a mini reading to Hillary just to give a sense of like some of the things that you can learn from human design, and you know, based on your type, which is the kind of you know, where you have definition and how that helps you interact in the world. And then also your authority, which is your inner decision making ability, which are things that it's not in your head. You know, so in human design, your decision making is actually somewhere in your body as opposed to in your head. And the head is used to really make, you know, like yes, no, binary kind of like 50-50 decisions, process data, things like that. But the actual knowing comes from somewhere in your heart, your gut, you know, your solar plexus.
Okay, so the knowing you said comes from your heart and like your gut. And so when you say that, you know, we've been sedentary for a while, and some of us have gotten some large guts. I'm just saying. Yes. I mean, you know, I'm trying to work on some of this gut that I got. So the knowing comes from the heart of the gut. So tell us a little bit more about that so we really get a good idea of what that means.
So, so actually, for 70% of the population, the type is a generator. It's either a pure generator or a manifesting generator, and that is their type gives them an opportunity to respond to opportunities, things going on in the world from their gut. And it's a yes, no, kind of response, or a yes, not yet kind of response. And that's 70% of the people out there. So,
Okay. Wow.
Hillary is one of them. So it's at least 30% of the people on this call. And Lotus, I don't remember, whether you were a generator or a manifesting generator. And if you were, that means that it's actually almost statistically correct that 66% of the people on this show right now have that gut response.
Well, I was told that that I was kind of different because you saw something that you don't normally see in other people. It's very different. So I don't know if what that was. That might have been the gut coming into play.
Well, the gut is actually very common. It's 70, like I said, 70% of the population has that gut. Has that gut response. Not necessarily a big gut, but has a gut response.
Yeah, I was talking about my big gut. But it is 70% of the response that we oftentimes get or go by. So I'm happy that you were able to share that, because that's huge. So Hillary, what did you want to ask?
Okay, Mary Jo, what is the significance of the new year in human design?
So the significance of it is multiple things. One is that many people see the end of the year, December 31st, as the last day of the year, and then January 1st is the first day of the new year. And that's when people are making, resolutions about changing their life and what are they going to do differently in the new year and everything. And in human design, the energy for completion isn't actually at the end of the year as
Right.
we all know it. And in fact, what the energy is in December this year, like December 30th, 31st, is actually, it was in the gate 38, which is the gate of opposition. And so it's about struggle, and it's more about like looking back and kind of like, well, what worked and what didn't work, what's worth fighting for, not moving to the new yet. And so all of the rituals that people have around looking back on the year in review, and trying to figure out, what worked and what didn't, and, did I get done what I wanted to do, is all, energetically appropriate, let's call it. But starting something new on January 1st it's not the optimal time to do it. And so when you think about all the people who make resolutions and struggle with them, and then it's like, by the first few weeks of the year, they're done. It's because what they were doing was struggling and kind of going, against the energy.
Right. And so instead of embracing the challenges, they kind of go against the grain, and they don't kind of get in flow, if you will.
Right, exactly. Okay. So they make it harder on themselves.
Okay. And so what I like, Hillary, she talked about this before. You got to go out, do it, and get it. And we had a previous guest, she talked about this. And so instead of us not embracing the challenges, we need to embrace the challenges and go out there and make it happen. Because opposition is always going to come, but it's really about what we do with the opposition,
right,
that makes the difference.
Right.
Okay. So, wow, I love that. So listen, folks, if you're ready to make a real difference in 2021, because you heard Mary Jo when she came in, she said, Happy New Year, right? The new year is still here. We're still in January. So we're very much in the new year, but it's running past real fast. So if you want to make a change, you want to embrace the challenges, go ahead and put a number 5 in the comment block below. And then put in, what challenge are you going to embrace? Put in 5. What challenge are you going to embrace? Because so many things are happening right now. And so we got to ask another question. And so the question is, how does this differ from the dates we consider the end of the year and the beginning of the year? Because you kind of alluded to something earlier, but how does that differ?
So energetically, how it differs is that the sun is in human design. The sun at the end of the December year is in the gate of opposition, and then what happens is by January 5th it will move into the gate of ambition, and so at that point you start to move forward and start to look forward. But what you're actually looking at this point in time is your support team. Who is going to be my allies for the year? Who are the people who are helping me, and who are the people who are hindering me? And to really start kind of assessing, like, who am I going to need to surround myself with to be successful in the coming year, and to who's going to help me embrace those challenges and really, overcome them. And that's the 5th. And then on the 10th, where it's when the sun goes into the 61, which is the gate of inner truth. And so by the first 10 days of the year, you're hit with what is really real. And if you were like, I'm going to go on a diet and I'm going to lose, 50 pounds, and by the 10th, you're like, that's it, I'm not doing it. That's not going to work.
Exactly.
So
you're going to still have that.
Exactly.
So I want to jump to something, and I'm laughing because so many people make these resolutions or goals. And Angie said the goal of goal setting is not to set the goal, but to achieve them. Mm-hmm. So what are your thoughts? I want to ask you, Hill, first, and then you, Mary Jo. What are your thoughts about that? And then I'll share my thoughts about that. What are your thoughts, Hill?
Yeah, setting the goal is easy. You set goals all day long. If you don't, and then to not have a plan of action in order to achieve the goals is just fruitless. To have the goal without the plan, according to what Miss Elting said there.
Right. So what about you, Mary Jo? What do you think about what Miss Elton said?
I definitely agree with what Angie said, and I would actually even say that when you look at the fact that the new year starts in the gate of imagination, what I would also say is that what you dream up as your goal can either stay a daydream or a fantasy, or you can actually really feel into what the experience is that you want to have, and then take steps towards that. And that's the way that you're going to achieve them, as opposed to just letting them stay in as a dream or a fantasy.
Okay. So what I wanted to say about what both of them said and what Miss Angie said is they all right. That's all I got to say. So I mean, there's nothing else for me to say. I'm just saying there's nothing else for me to say. But you're all right. So thanks, Angie, for your comment. We appreciate it. And listen, earlier on, you talked about if people are generators or if they're manifestors. Mm-hmm. And I saw in the comments earlier that some people were putting whether they were generators or manifestors. So, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we want you in the break time to tell us if you are a generator or a manifestor. And
there's
then
there's also a couple others too. There's projectors.
Okay, hold on one second. Okay. So, because I want to get this in there. It's projectors. Mm-hmm. So first, it's generators. Manifestors.
Yep. And then there's a hybrid, which is a manifesting generator. And I think Hillary is actually a manifesting generator.
Yeah, that's me, the hybrid. I'm the hybrid.
So both of you are hybrids.
Yeah, I'm the hybrid.
That's why you get a
so. And I hope I spelled that right. I'm a hybrid.
And then there's also
like that, y'all know it.
very
y'all know it.
rare. Very rare is only 1% of the population are reflectors.
Okay. So I hope that's right, y'all. So let us know if you're a generator, a manifestor, or a hybrid. And so look, we're going to take a quick break, and we'd like you to share with us if you are a generator, a manifestor, or a hybrid. Okay, so we'll be right back. Generator, manifestor, or hybrid. Here we go, folks. Oh gosh, I hope y'all can hear that.
To help you with your base business for the 21st century. So, how to build your home-based business from some of the best as you change visibility strategist herself, Miss Patricia Rogers.
All right, folks.
Mrs. Ignite and Take Flight, Dr. Lois Michelle, Dr. Fiona Delika Apostle, Randy Ward, Nancy Matthews, Ivona White, Emily Taylor, Chavis Davis, and the fabulous Camille Raw. Join us on February 25th for Entrepreneurs Living the Dream, showing you how to create your reality.
The commercial didn't want to play. But it's about to. So y'all just hold tight. Here we go. Y'all got some more time.
Home-based business for the 21st century. So come and learn how to build your home-based business from some of the best speakers on the planet. As you change your future, the visibility strategist herself, Miss Patricia Rogers, along with Dorothy Ross, Mrs. Ignite and Take Flight, Dr. Lois Michelle, Dr. Fiona Delika Apostle, Randy Ward, Nancy Matthews, Amy Sunstein, Ivona White, Emily Taylor, Chavis Davis, and the fabulous Camille Raw. Join us on February 25th for Entrepreneurs Living the Dream, showing you how to create your reality.
All right. So we are back. And this is a great question that we had come up. Are you a generator, a manifestor, or a hybrid?
A manifesting generator.
Or a manifesting generator. So let's look at the comments because we got a lot of comments. Okay. So I'm going to go back up here. And Lynn said, yay for the new year imagination, creating a new path. And Hillary, what did Angie say?
Angie said, please share the YouTube link for non-Facebook users. And there is the link right there.
All right. So make sure you do that. And you can look in the comment for those of you that's online. You can click on that and send that to somebody who needs to know. So, Mary Jo,
yes.
What is Lynn saying?
She's saying she's a generator.
So if your lights go out, you know what to do, right?
Yes.
Don't call the electric company, call in. And if you need somebody else to call
Sarah's a generator.
That's right. Okay, so
we respond.
Okay, so here, Scott said, he put a 5 in earlier. He said, I'm finding my voice and doing what I love. That's really important.
Right.
That's really
awesome.
important.
Yeah.
And so Angie said, that's a great concept of incorporating your team with your goal achievements. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yes.
Who do we have next?
Lynn. Losing my gut a bit more this year. Working on being a lean, mean, healthier machine.
All right. Hill?
Yes, Angie. So she agreed with Miss Angela.
All right. And so Cheryl said that she's embracing a broader perspective from a new location of freedom. Freedom. And that's
Yes,
critically
Yeah,
yes.
important to
that's
have
awesome.
freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom. And Miss Dorothy Ross is here. She said, Lotus, you know a little about me. So where do I fit in? Whoo!
Mhm.
Um, I think that you are a generator. But if you really, really want to know if you're a generator, go see Mary Jo. Like people say, if you want to get noticed, come see Lotus. If you want to know if you're a generator or a motivator or whatever, go see Mary Jo if you really want to know. Because I don't know, that's not my field of expertise. But just
Mhm.
knowing what I know about you, I would say that 9 times out of 10 you're a generator. But to get it from a person who is really learned in it, you want to ask Mary Jo. So Mary Jo, how can she find out what she is? Because I know you did something on you did it on the internet
Yeah.
before with
Yeah.
us. And hey, I need to, first of all, I want to know how that can work, if there's a price involved or whatever. And then who knows, she might want to
Mhm.
come on live with us and get it done right here in front of everybody, in front of the whole world. Get her own reading right there. So Mary
In
Jo,
front of
tell us.
everybody.
Right now. Yeah, so there's many different software systems out there that can that run the human design charts. And what you need to know is not only your birth date and time and location, a birth date and location, you need the time.
No, she wants you to do it, Mary Jo. We don't want to hear about none of them other software things. We
Yeah.
got news she could
No, no,
use,
no.
and
But
you
I
can
meant I
use.
meant that she needs to, in order for it to be
Yes,
accurate.
yes,
It's
yes.
based on your birth data, your
Mhm.
birth date and location and time.
Yeah, but how can she get with you to
Oh,
get that done? That's what I'm saying.
yeah. Okay. So if she wants,
I have a
you know,
question.
Hmm. Hill.
How many people know? How many people know what time they were born? Because one of the major questions. She don't ask that many questions, but that's one of the major questions. How many
Y'all
people
see
know
how
what time
soon
you
it
were born?
that's a good question, Hillary. And
Yeah.
it's some hospitals actually put the time on the birth certificate, and some don't. And so if you are one of those people that actually has the time on your birth certificate, it's right there. And you can actually send away, like you can write and request what's called a long form birth certificate. In order to get that, if you don't have it, sometimes people know they have birth announcements, that were meticulously created and the time was captured. Or, sometimes they have stories about what was going on, in the room or on the television or something in life that, that makes your birth actually very memorable, your birth
Okay.
time very memorable.
Fantastic. I think Miss Dorothy was saying good answer for me. Yay. That I said no, she want to come directly to you.
Yeah,
So later on we're
yeah.
gonna give you information on how you could get with Mary Jo. I
Mhm.
know there's some type of fee
Well,
for it.
actually, I have a special offer for today's guest.
Wait, that's secret sauce. That's secret sauce. Y'all know I bring the secret sauce all the time. So what is the
So,
secret
so the
sauce?
secret sauce is this. If people wanted to, what I'm calling a vision enhancement call, it's free. It's 30 minutes, and what we'll do is we
All in
will,
here.
talk about your vision, what is blocking it, and then also one action that you can do. And you would get a chart with your human design type so that you would know how you can use that to help you make your dreams and your goals come true.
Wow. Thank you. She said a 30, this the secret sauce. We always giving you something at news you can use other than just news. We're giving you tools that you can use as well to really get to know yourself better and become healthier and become wealthier as well. Because your health is your wealth, and you don't know what you don't know. So the secret sauce of the night is that Mary Jo is giving anyone out there a 30-minute free. She said free. See,
Yeah.
she just
Well,
come back.
limited. It's not the entire universe.
I was getting ready to say that. I was getting ready to say the first three. The first, she said 10. I said 3. She said 10.
No,
So
the
first 10 people that reach out to Mary Jo,
mm-hmm.
if you reach out to Mary Jo via email, you got to email her. The first 10 people, you got to say you saw her on the show tonight. You saw her with Lolo and Hill. You saw her with us. And you got to be in the 10. Now, if you're the 50th person, 30 seconds, read it for free. That's not going to happen. Yeah. So email Mary Jo, and she's going to have a one-on-one with you. And just 10 people. That's right. See, Hillary is a numbers woman, right? Mm-hmm. And then she'll take care of you. So if you want to do it, put down in a comment, I'm in the 10. I'm in the 10. Put in I'm in the 10 and take that email address and put it in there, because Mary Jo can go back and look at I'm in the 10, and she can click on you. Maybe you can become friends or whatever and get your 30-minute reading. I think that's phenomenal. So thank you, Mary Jo. I really, really appreciate you doing that for our audience all around the world. So,
and that, just so you know, it's a $150 value.
It's $150 value, folks. It's $150 value. Look,
it's $150 value.
Yeah, that's the secret sauce, y'all. That's the secret sauce. Y'all. No, like I know. Let me wait. Can somebody type mine in there for me? I'm in 10. Can somebody type that in there for me? So the next question that we have for you, Hill, go ahead. You got this one, right?
Okay, so how does this impact our attempt at New Year's resolutions?
Mm-hmm. So like we were talking about earlier, the energies just aren't really there to start doing something new right away on like January 1st. And so what ends up happening is if people, are going against the stream of energy and more of that struggle and really not spending the time to look back at what worked and didn't work, not look around for who their team is, by the time you get to right before the new year, the last gate is the gate 60, and that's limitation. And that's when you really need to let go of what's not working. Okay. And then when you're able to make space for the new, then you go into really envisioning, go into your imagination and envisioning what is it that I really want to experience this year. And then start to move towards that and really feel into it. It's not just about, like visioning, but also feeling. We were talking about how your body has like all this wisdom, but it's feeling, how do I want to feel this year? And that is going to help propel you to achieve what it is that you want. That's the secret sauce right there, as far as being able to achieve the goals that you set out for yourself. Knowing how you want to feel when you are doing it and achieving it. And the other really big thing to know is that when you place expectations on how it's supposed to happen or the actual outcome and make that the part you're focusing on, then you limit yourself to the mystery and beauty of the universe. It's like your mind is great, but it also doesn't know everything. And so so when you focus on the feeling and the experience and the vision that you're moving towards, and release the expectation of how that's supposed to happen or how it's supposed to transpire or what it's going to look like, then you are also setting yourself up for success.
Right. So I like basically what I heard you say is don't place any expectations on the outcome. Just let it be what it's going to be. Ask for it. Be in the moment and feel it. Be in the flow of it all, and just remain open. Because sometimes we say, okay, God, I want a new Range Rover. Okay, getting a new Range Rover.
It has to be cherry red.
Right, it has to be cherry red. And I want the seats to jiggle when I drive, right? And we limit the universe to that, the cherry red with the jiggle, okay?
Yeah.
But the universe may say, not only am I going to give you the cherry red, I'm going to give you the leather seats, the seat warmers, the navigation, the ability for the car to park itself, because they do that. It's crazy, y'all. If you haven't been in a car that park itself, it's crazy.
Not yet, no.
And because the universe has so much more for us. But I have. It's crazy. So I liked it after I got over the fear, like, oh my God, it's getting so close to the other car. But anyway,
right.
So we oftentimes limit ourselves, but the universe has so much more for us. So I love that you said that, Mary Jo, because it really made me think, okay, Lotus, you keep telling your staff and everybody, don't think outside of the box, think outside of the stratosphere. And guess what? For me, it's working. How about you, Hill?
Yeah, it's about time too.
So, Hillary, I want to ask both you and Mary Jo this. Have you either had any limiting beliefs? And also for our viewers, if you had limiting beliefs, can you place one limiting belief in the comment that you've had? Because when we face our limiting beliefs, we can overcome them. So either one of you have had a limiting belief, and how'd you overcome it?
Do you want to go first, Hillary, or you want me to?
Okay, so hold on, y'all. We ain't gonna do this. Y'all know what they doing. Y'all know what they doing. Neither one of them want to go first. So and I'm included. I could say my limiting belief too. But look, this was gonna happen. I'm gonna give y'all 30 minutes. I'm gonna get not 30 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds, 30 right? Minutes. And y'all vote for who y'all want to go first, okay? About limiting beliefs. All right, so here we go. You got 30 seconds to tell who you want to go first to share their limiting beliefs. I don't care if you vote for Hillary or Mary Jo. I would probably vote for Hillary or Mary Jo. I'd probably vote for Mary Jo or Hillary. Who you gonna vote for? Vote for Mary Jo. Vote for Hillary, but vote for somebody. Who are you gonna vote for? Okay, so cast your votes, folks. Cast your votes. I mean, you can vote for anybody you want. You don't have to feel no pressure. None. You know, even if somebody suggests something like, I don't know who might, somebody might suggest that you vote for somebody, but I will vote for somebody. So let's see who they voted for. Okay. And so Mary Jo, you keep score. Okay. Oh, let me look at this. Scott said, wow, wise words, Mary Jo, let go of results. So that's cool. So okay. Okay. Dorothy said Hillary Gooden. Okay. Lynn said somebody. I'm gonna skip that now. Lynn said you keep a score, Mary Jo. You keep a score.
It's a tie between the two of you.
No. Camille said Mary.
Oh no, it's a tie between the three of us.
And Hillary and Scott said Hillary. And and then Camille said Hillary Gooding. Go
Hillary.
Oh no, man. And Angie talking about I vote for Lotus. Wait, hold on. Cheryl said
oh no.
Mary Jo. So who's got the most, Mary Jo?
Hillary.
All right. So Hill, you in the hot seat. What has been your limiting belief? What has been your limiting belief, and how did you get past it?
Wow. I was just talking about this yesterday. I used to be shy, limiting belief, and I got past it by really the Lord just bringing it to just popping this event or something that happened a long time ago when I was about 12 years old. And when I was talking even to Mary Jo about it when we did the chart, when she did the chart with me the last time. And it was amazing that when this like my mind just opened up, it's like this incident came up like a buoy in the water. It just kind of bounced up into my mind, and I was like, wow, I remember that. And that's where way back then in my childlike mind, I began to try to protect myself of people laughing at me, of anybody laughing at me. And so I kind of muted myself as a 12-year-old, but it carried over into my life, my whole life, up until just a few years ago. And then when it was brought to my attention that that's where it came from, I was like, oh my God, I'm not that 12-year-old girl anymore. I'm a grown woman, and I don't need that kind of protection that was set up so long ago. And so, yeah, that was a limiting belief that I didn't even know was following me my whole life.
Wow, I love that because you said you didn't know it was following you your whole life. And I think a
Mhm.
lot of us have these limiting beliefs that follow us our whole life. If you're between the age of 20 and 30 and you've had these limiting beliefs that's followed you your whole life, now you don't have to tell the truth about your age tonight if you don't want to. That's up to you. But anyway, if you have had limiting beliefs that has followed you, we got a comment already, that's followed you your whole life, let us know, um, and what you did with it. So Scott said, I hear you, Hillary. That's moving, and that's great. So thanks, Scott. We appreciate that. And so, Mary Jo, what about you? What limiting belief did you have, and how did you overcome it?
So it's funny. Mine was in some ways similar to Hillary's in that my limiting belief was that no one would think what I had to say was interesting, and so I managed to put myself into roles where I was always backstage and never in front of the camera. And I overcame it because in order for me to really grow, I had to.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I love that. I've had limiting beliefs as well,
There you
and
go.
like Hillary and Mary Jo, where I would say, well, who's going to listen to me, God? Why should I go? And God was like, who won't listen to you? I'm sending you. Go on and go. It was like a bird in the nest. Y'all know what the bird in the nest look like when the mommy bird doing this and they
Mhm.
out the nest, but they holding on for dear life and they little feet doing like this, but they holding on to the little nest. That was me. Because I had the limiting beliefs, just like the two of you, where I was thinking, nobody wants to will listen to me, or what if they don't like me, what I'm saying, or like me as a person. And then I realized that I had a story to tell, and that out of anyone on the planet, God gave me a story to tell that I specifically was supposed to bring to the world. And so if I didn't bring my story to the world, someone, even in the most disparate of places, may not be able to loose the chains. Like we have a She Rise conference, and Hillary is one of the speakers in the She Rise conference on the 30th of this month. And it's called Break the Chains. I would have never been able to break my own chains that bound, and no, nor would some other people. So we all are here on the planet for a reason, and we have to speak. We have to make our voice heard in the way that the universe has designed for us. At least that's my belief now, but it wasn't always my belief.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think we've got a couple people. They've got some limiting beliefs that they've overcome, and they want to share it. Okay. So here,
Okay.
what we got, Mary Jo?
So Lynn says, my limiting belief was to accomplish anything. I needed to do it myself. But honestly, Naturally Plus has helped me to expand my awareness that working with community like us, the three of us, is deeply enriching towards my life goals in the service of others.
All right, fantastic. And Scott said, yes, great stories. And Hill, who else we got?
Camille says we all have a story to tell and will help someone.
Right,
Absolutely.
right. And 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 Lynn was talking about Naturally Plus, and Naturally
Mm-hmm.
Plus for us, we're all Naturally Plus fans.
Mm-hmm.
And for us, I know that Naturally Plus has provided us the opportunity to not only be healthy, but to increase our wealth and to increase our um to
Health.
leverage our resources.
Mm.
And so I tell anybody any day, if you want to expand your reach and increase your revenue, Naturally Plus is a way that you can use to do that. And so if you are interested in becoming a Naturally Plus fan, I dare you to step out on faith and belief in yourself, and step up to the plate, because this is the reason why we're here today. The new year in human design. We are designing something new, and you have the opportunity to design something new in your life too. And one of the ways you could do it is through Naturally Plus. You can reach out to Mary Jo also if you want to find out more about the human design. We are like 7 minutes from the top of the hour. But if you want to be a part of change in your own life instead of having change being done to you, then I dare you to contact Mary Jo, contact Hillary, or contact myself, or contact Angie, and let us help. Let I don't want to say let us help you, and help yourself, because we got to stop depending on people to help us. We have to help ourselves. We can't be, as Hillary say, that penny looking for change. So Hillary, I want to ask you this, because you're you talk to people about lymphology. You talk to people about a vibrant life. And Mary Jo is trying to help people have a vibrant life too. So what would you share with them, Hillary, in regard to changing the new year in the human design through lymphology, Naturally Plus, or any other service or products that you have?
The main thing is that understanding that you have the power to affect the change that you desire, to bring about the vibrant life or the vibrant health or the vibrant bank account that you desire. And it starts with believing that you're worthy of it, that you can do it with the right tools, the right strategies. Sometimes you need some help. You reach out to somebody like me or to any one of us on this platform for coaching or for mentoring, where you can get support. Maybe you need accountability, because if you haven't done it already, maybe you need a little help along the way. And there's nothing wrong with that. And so, we all have the power to do what it is that we've been called to do. And it's like this. I tell people there's a way that's already made just for you, that nobody else can just walk on your path and steal it from you. It may go undone if you never get around, if you never find that way. But you can find that way. You can know that way. And sometimes it may be because you need some help in figuring it out. And so that's who I am, and that's what I do. As far as I want to see people live a vibrant life via having vibrant health. And that health starts in your mind as well as your body and your spirit. And so when we come into alignment with what God has intended and has intended for you personally, that makes for a more vibrant life all the way around.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, Hillary, I love what you said because that's really important. And if you want a free 20-minute clarity call with Hillary, make sure you connect with Hillary right there for a free 20-minute clarity call, because if you don't have clarity of mind, how can you expect the rest of your body to do what your mind cannot create? Because let's face it, everything starts with a thought. But if you can't get your thoughts straight, how can you get your life straight? So definitely reach out to Hillary in regard to that. And so, Mary Jo, um, how could people reach out to you, and what would you share is one of the most important things about what we've talked about today?
Well, what's really interesting, what struck me was when we were all three sharing about our limiting beliefs, they were all very similar. And that in certain ways, it was about really feeling like, you know, you needed to be able to speak up, share a message, or, just share who you are with the world, because you have something to offer and to give to the world. And if anyone is feeling that way, just know that you're actually in great company. I mean, there's three women here who have really drastically transformed, how we live and how we approach. And if we can do it, you can do it as well. And the other thing I want to say about that is that if you are, interested in your health and your wealth, Naturally Plus is a great way to not only become healthier and wealthier, but to also grow and learn as a leader and also someone who can be a speaker or present. And so it's like a multifaceted way of evolving and growing yourself. And then from my own personal business, if someone is interested in really getting to know themselves better and really getting to embrace all of who they are, so that then they can really be able to, share who they are and not be afraid of it, then I invite you to, contact me. I am offering those 10 people, the free 30-minute vision enhancement call. And that's where, in those 30 minutes, we're going to take a look at what your vision is, what's holding you back from it, and then what is one thing you can do, and also incorporate your type so that you know that you're kind of going in that flow and getting into the energy to make it easier, and not as big of a struggle. And so that's my invitation to you all. And, I hope that the new year 2021, that you imagine great things for yourself and you are able to experience them.
All right. So I wanted to make sure y'all saw that she put some secret sauce up there. So make sure you contact either lady for a 30-minute free call where they're going to help you. Well, they're going to give you the information so that you can help yourself. Okay, because that's where I'm at this year. Don't forget to drink Izumio water too. Don't forget to drink Izumio water. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So what I would say to everyone out there tonight, I've really had a great time, and my offer to you is don't stop on being good. Extend yourself to be great, because the secret sauce is lost when you don't step up and do what you need to do for you. And so if you want to contribute to any of my shows right there, you can support my shows. Go to paypal.me/Lotus Ignites. You can support me in that way, support this broadcast, support the people that come on this broadcast. You can visit my website if you are a person that is ready to get on board with the Naturally Plus. You can contact me and schedule a meeting. Go to my website. You can go right there to my website. If you want a one-on-one StreamYard training, also a Zoom training, hit me up right there. Lotus at Lotus, and that is actually Lotus at Lotus Roche Ignites You. So make sure you put that there. And for some reason I had left that off, but you know why I left that off? Because I didn't have my super lutein or my marital plus that day. Probably that's why I left it off. So if you taking super lutein and marital plus, put in number 6. And number 6 in the comment block below, because that's good stuff. Now, we're not saying it'll heal you, cure you, or none of that stuff like that, but we know it works. So you can reach out to me if you need StreamYard or Zoom training or any other new platforms that's out. Some of the new platforms I'm already well versed in. Or if you are having an event, a conference, a seminar, anything like that, and you need to get on a platform, I have a platform that you can use that will just blow your mind with some of the things that we can do. And you can reach out to me too. And don't forget to reach out to Angela Elting with her wonderful corporation, Rugged Wellness. Go on Facebook, look up Angela Elting, Rugged Wellness. Just go to Rugged Wellness. She is always doing some great things when it comes to Naturally Plus, putting out great information. And she's also doing a 10-day physical challenge to help us whittle our middle. So make sure you get there. And don't forget, if you need a video, if you need social media support, you're in the right place at the right time. If you need someone to come in and do some spiritual work with you, we had Lynn Harriet Diverges on earlier. See Lynn, and she'll be your friend and help you win in the spiritual aspect. So you always come to the right spot when you come to News You Can Use, because we always have news that you can use so you don't get abused. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back, and then we are going to share some final words of wisdom, because this was not final words of wisdom. Some final words of wisdom with you, and then we're going to be off to the next show. Okay, so stand by and stand strong, and we won't be long, but we'll be right back.
Oh, got it. Woo!
All right. And don't forget, if you want to be on the show, let me know. Hit me up at lotus@lotusrocheignitesyou.com. And guess what? You're going to be the celebrity guest on the show, because look, I'm going to tell you something. My co-host and the other young lady, Miss Mary Jo, they're backstage. And look, if you come on the show and they're on the show, I promise you we'll put them in the hot seat. Okay, we'll put them in the hot seat. Don't tell them I told you. Keep it. Because you're gonna vote for Hillary, or you're gonna vote for Mary Jo. Okay, now read that, because I know all y'all can read. Vote for Hillary or not Mary Jo, and Mary Jo, not Lolo. Hillary or Mary Jo, not Lolo. Okay, so I'm gonna go get them, and they're gonna come back and they're gonna give you some final words of wisdom. Don't tell them what I told you. Okay, all right, I'm going to get them. Y'all just stay put. All right, Mary Jo.
Yes.
Hillary, y'all coming back? Y'all okay? Hey, how y'all doing? So listen, listen. I was telling other people, if they want to be celebrities on the show, they can come on the show, and we're gonna give them some final words of wisdom. But I saw something earlier here. I'm about to put Mary Jo in the hot seat, y'all. About to put her in the hot seat, because Angie said, not sure if all the slots are taken, but I'm in the 10. I'm in the 10. I'm in the 10. Okay. And so here we go. I saw several. I'm in the 10. Camille Robb said, I'm in the 10. Dorothy Ross said, I'm in the 10. Okay. And then there were several more down below. I'm in the 10. Okay. So I'm just going to say, you about to be busy. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
And Camille Robb said, Hillary Gooden, that was very powerful. Angela said, also catch the replay if you missed the first portion of the show or want to hear the secret sauce, because we got a lot of secret sauce tonight from Miss Mary Jo. And Lynn said, Happy New Year. This is the first day of the rest of your life. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Amen
Absolutely.
to your greatness. And so we got several sixes in there. Thanks everybody for being a part of the show. And don't forget, join me. Camille said, I see. And Lynn said, I'm still here. And look who just came in, or who may have been here for a minute. Karen. Karen, all the way from Hawaii. She said, I'm in the 10. So that's great. So don't forget to catch me on Saturday, where I got an awesome guest coming up on Saturday. You guys gonna love Dr. Singh. Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Lois Roche Ignite Show. Catch us there, okay? And who knows? I might have one of these ladies to jump in, and y'all can put them in the hot seat. Y'all know what I told y'all. Vote for one of them. Vote for Hillary or Mary Jo, not Lolo. But anyway, so did I tell it? so we want to give you some final words of wisdom, as we always do on our News You Can Use show. And we want to welcome you guys and gals all over the world to drop in the box some of your final words of wisdom as well. Because we want to share with the world your words of wisdom, because your words of wisdom are very important. So with our final words of wisdom tonight, let's go with Hillary first, and then Miss Mary Jo, and then we are going to go. Hillary?
Okay, my final words of wisdom for tonight is, you were talking about imagination. Mary Jo said this is a time of imagination. And so, I always say my imagination is very vivid. And so the thing is, I want to move vividly, and not be afraid. So whatever you've been playing in your imagination that you said, "Ooh, that seems too much. That seems too high. I don't know if I can do that. Ooh, could that really happen?" Go for it. Make this the year that is like no other year has been, that brings about something that you desired, and actually go for it, and see that you get in alignment with what's already waiting for you, if only you would go for it.
Awesome. I love it. And we have one of our Naturally Plus affiliates with a word of wisdom, and she wants her word in. So I told her, okay. So Mary Jo, we're going to let her go before Mary Jo closed the show.
Ever wonder why our bodies age? Obviously, it's nature's law. Medical science and research is so advanced nowadays, but our bodies are still degenerating pretty fast. Well, I drink Izumia water. Izumia water is a hydrogen-rich drinking water. It helps you feel revitalized, energetic, healthier, feel younger, and more active. Go ahead and have your own Izumio right now.
Mary Jo, you're next to close the show.
Okay. So, what really struck me today was just, how all the three of us came on this show, and we've really overcome similar limiting beliefs that we held in our own lives. And so, my invitation is to everybody out there who is limiting yourself because of some kind of a belief that you're not enough, you're not good enough, you're whatever. That you really release that and let it go. Challenge the belief, and then, as Hillary was saying, really feel into, imagine what is it that you really, really want to share with the world, and go forth and do it. 2021. Here we come.
Okay, so with that being said, don't forget the ladies have extended to you free 30-minute calls to help you explore where you want to go and what you want to do. So this is free to you. Well, we say free, but everything comes with a price. And the price for that is a little bit of your time, a little bit of your time to invest in you. And so, with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you for being on the show. I see Lynn has a comment. She said, activate, don't procrastinate on moving forward with your visionary goals. Let's meet here again next year to discuss how our paths have been realized. And then Miss Cheryl Walker says, yes, this to speaking up and speaking out. Share your voice and share your story. Because after all, if you don't share your story, if you don't share your voice, no one knows that you're out there. And if you're in business and you don't share the business that you're in, nobody knows your business. Nobody is going to embrace it the way it really is supposed to be embraced. Why? Because you've not shared your story with the world. So, with that being said, we'll see you next time on Monday, where we're bouncing again with the queen of the lymphatic bounce, Miss Hillary Gooden. Make sure you're there. Don't be square. Make sure you're there. Until we see you again, have a great day. Have a good night. Have a great life. See you next time on More News You Can Use. And don't forget, check out our upcoming seminars, webinars, and conferences. Talk to you later, Gator.